Hello, this is Michael, and this is today's Faith Builders podcast. And I want to thank you for allowing me to step into your social media world and bless your life. Got to ask a favor before we get started. Number one, I want to remind you that the music that you hear is not my own. I don't own the rights to it, but I sure do love listening to it. And also, I'd like to ask if you would do me a favor right now, hit the share button. Share this on your timeline, if you don't mind. Allow someone else to be blessed by it. If you're blessed by it, I'm sure it will encourage your friends. Today, my friends, I want to talk from this thought. It takes discipline and endurance to win a marathon. William Barclay says, endurance is not just the ability to bear a thing. It is the ability to turn it into glory. Success is a marathon, and bearing through it requires that you avoid the shortcuts. So you can come up with a lot of schemes and tricks to get through life, but they usually don't last. Real success comes out of disciplined endurance. You must learn from your mistakes, learn from your missed thoughts, change attitudes. You must grow personally. And finally, you must act upon what you have learned. And taking action means doing what you have learned in your situation, and mostly what you have learned through the crucible of discipline and endurance. It's sort of like a cycle. You endure a trial, a test, a temptation, but when you come out victorious, you gain strength and wisdom, and you grow personally. So learning to take advantage of that is what helps you. Someone said, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. And those that choose what they want now usually don't last. My friends, it is through enduring that we get the strength and wisdom needed to succeed. So that I can paint the picture this way. You can run a 100-yard dash and be considered fast, or you could run a marathon and gain endurance. One finishes quick, the other lasts. The man that runs the 100-yard dash, he will go fast, but the one that runs the marathon will go far. And success is for those that are willing to go far. The further you are willing to go, the more you will achieve. And it all takes discipline and endurance. Let me see if I can give you a better example. It's like losing weight. It's a key thing in this day and age, and it's a very serious matter to think about. Losing weight is a good idea for those that may want to, but until it becomes more than an idea, it's just something we're talking about. However, if we develop a plan, we write that plan down, put it in places to remind us what our goals are, change our diets, start eating for nutrition and not hunger, get exercise, because losing weight or changing your diet is only part of the losing weight goal. But exercising is the other part of it. And once you have done all of the work of writing a plan, setting your goals, I want to lose 20 pounds, I want to lose 2 inches, I want to tone up, and then writing down what exercises and what diets you're going to change. Until we have done all of that, we can't get it executed. But once it's done, we can execute on cue. If doing all of that work is much more than you would want to do, then maybe losing weight is really not the goal that you want to achieve. Success in losing weight begins in real discipline. It is the same in anything else. If you want to get a higher education, it's going to take discipline and endurance. If you want to gain wealth, it's going to take discipline and endurance. If you're going to change a career, it's going to take discipline and endurance. It's not just filling out some applications and sending resumes. There are some things you're going to have to look at. What skill sets do you need in this current market? What training do you need? What certifications would go take you further? And what would it cost? What type of effort? It takes all of that to do it and then do it well. We must have what I call the pressing unto discipline and endurance kind of strength. It's you have this strength, this ability, this fortitude in you to go forward. It's kind of strength that Paul was talking about when he says, I press toward the mark of the high call of God in Christ Jesus. Dr. Eugene Peterson, in his translation of Philippians 3:14, uses this phrase, I've got my eye on the goal. He suggests that Paul knows what he wants, and he is dead head set on achieving just that. And my friends, that's what I hope for you. Gain the kind of attitude and way of life that requires disciplined endurance. And then go to work. Set your goals, write it down, make a plan, and then achieve that plan. God's kingdom needs what you have. If it's to start a business, if it's to develop a 501c3, whatever God has placed in your heart, then you must get disciplined and endure in achieving it. And God will not forget you. Hey, I hope you've been blessed by what I have shared. I hope it has touched your heart and your life, and that you have been blessed by it. Do me a favor again. Hit share. Share this with your friends on your timeline. Encourage people to be a part of the Faith Builders group and team. You will be blessed by joining me on social media, and I am blessed just by sharing. Listen, I may be online soon with my Facebook Live on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. I'll set a date and let you know when that will start, and I'm sure hoping that you will be blessed by being a part of that when you get information about it. Do me a favor also, go over to Amazon.com and search my name, Michael L. Randle. Get the book, Developing a Winning Faith. Lessons like the one I presented today are in that book, and you would be blessed by it. Very practical helps to strengthen your faith, to endure this life, and to become victorious in everything that you do. Go ahead and get a copy of that book. There are many others there. All my books are under $20, and you would be so blessed. Support my writing ministry, because I really would appreciate that kindness. I thank you, love you, and I hope you're having an amazing weekend and day. Bless you. Peace.